Don't forget the doc. Several network participants recently called into Dr. Rick Wright's Old School Sundays radio show. Check this out.
Stand by for John Kellogg. New decade. I'm telling John Kellogg of yesteryear, man. John Kellogg is big-time professor of music out at the Berkeley Music Scenario in Boston, Massachusetts. Right, John, what's that new title you got, man?
I'm assistant chair of the Music Business Management Department at Berkeley College.
Oh, man, you are getting rich. You're a lawyer, brilliant, smart, writer, everything, man. So what can I say, man?
I'm blessed. I'm not rich. I'm blessed.
Well, I tell you what, that is being rich when you're blessed, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about the music industry, Mr. John Kellogg, Esquire, great professor, and he's one of these powers at the Berkeley School of Music, Boston, Massachusetts, is my in-resident musical expert.
All right.
And Mr. John Kellogg, as you talk to this incredible radio audience throughout the entire world and central New York, what is the topic of discussion for today, my man?
We're going to talk about what's a copyright. Hello, Power 106.9 listeners. I'm here with The Biz, a report on the business behind the music, because everybody knows somebody in the music business. We're going to talk about what's a copyright. I received that question in an email from one of our listeners last week, and it's a great one. I say the copyright is the most valuable asset in the music industry, and it's particularly valuable to black songwriters. Musical talent is to the black community what oil is to Arabs, Dr. Wright, one of our most valuable natural resources. Songwriters who write music and lyrics own copyrights in their songs. So when I say every time the music gets played, somebody gets paid, it's easy to understand why great songwriters like Smokey Robinson, Babyface, Rodney Jerkins, and Kanye West make millions over their lifetimes as their music is sold, copied, or used. The copyright isn't just one right, it's a bundle of rights. Over the course of the next few The Biz reports, I'm going to talk about how these songwriters make money from their copyrights. The first right in the bundle of rights is the synchronization right. The right to synchronize or use a previously released recording in a movie, TV show, or commercial. Like when you hear a song you've heard on the radio in the scene of a music in a movie or in a commercial on TV. Mm-hmm. Dr. Wright, can you hit that track for me?
Hit it!
All right.
You got it.
Pump it up.
It's pumping, man. It's hitting right now. On the one. Cameo Rigor Morris. It's doing it now.
All right. All right, Dr. Wright. Hey, Dr. Wright. You know, I remember first seeing the movie Next Friday with Ice Cube a few years ago in the theater. And in the middle of the film, I heard this funky instrumental track that you're listening and playing right now in the background of one of the movie scenes.
Yeah.
And I immediately started nodding my head and tapping my feet to the beat. You know, I'd heard that song before, but I couldn't quite remember the name of the song or who recorded it.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't until the vocals came in. Are the vocals coming in right about now?
The vocals are doing it right now.
When those vocals came in, about 30 seconds after the music started, I recognized that was my voice coming out of the speakers. That song, like you said, was Rigor Mortis from the album I recorded with Cameo. The recording had been synchronized into the movie, and in order for that to be in the movie production company had to pay for the right to use the song from the songwriters. Now, the fees paid for synchronization licenses can range from thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and provide copyright owners significant income over the life of the ownership of the copyright. And remember, the synchronization right is just one of the bundle of rights of copyright. Well, that's it for this week. Join me next time when I'll talk about another one of the bundle of rights in copyright. And if you have any questions or comments about the business of music, email me at musicbusinessnewsandviews@comcast.net. That's musicbusinessnewsandviews@comcast.net.
Well,
John, go ahead, Dr. Wright.
No, you end up, John. Go ahead. Close out. You got it.
All right. I just want to remind you once again, every time the music gets played, somebody gets paid. And if you're a songwriter, artist, or producer, make sure you get paid and not played.
Well, John, I hope you got paid because Rigor Morris is on air right now, and your royalty check should be in the mail tomorrow. But
you know, I wish I'd written that song, but I didn't. The other guys that did write it are getting paid.
Oh! Thanks a lot, John. Stand by.
All right.
The network reminds you that you too may call into Dr. Rick Wright on Sundays between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check in with the doc at area code 315-428-1069. Don't forget the doc.